I love San Angelo, but there's one thing I haven't been able to figure out: our streets. I mean, I'm a real estate agent, and getting from one place to another in a timely fashion is an important thing to me. But our streets were laid out by two guys with way too much wild turkey in them on a napkin. And our newer streets in the newer section of our city are keeping up the tradition. You know, here are some of the things that just drive me crazy about San Angelo. Streets that change names. Let's say I'm driving on Bryant, oh no, Cohenheim, oh no, Abe, which is also Highway 87. I can go from Pecos to Harris to Sherwood Way to Harris again, and I never get off the same street. Sherwood Way becomes Beauregard, and I don't know it. That's crazy to me. Illogical streets. You know, I think honoring former presidents by naming streets after them is a great idea. But when you go to Santa Rita, where this starts, you get Washington, and then there's Jefferson, and oops, Bishop, and then amid all the bearded presidents are Grierson and Shafter. How did those guys get in there? And then when you end up with Lincoln and Johnson at the end of the Civil War, well, I guess we just don't recognize that there was a United States after that, and we're not going to let those name streets after all those Yankees. So I guess Obama Boulevard is not going to be an option for our fair city in the future. Streets that are unique in names. I mean, tell me another street, another city in the United States that could have a midget street. And it really is. Go try and find it sometime. Other odd things. 24.5 Street. Oh my gosh. Streets that meander. Have you ever tried to find something in the Bluffs? I mean, the Bluffs is like a rabbit warren to me. You go in one entrance and there are 4 ways out. I know a realtor with a GPS who wandered in there for 3 days before she, well, maybe that's a little bit of an exaggeration, but it's a hard place to get around in if you aren't familiar with it. And the last thing about San Angelo Streets that I think is pretty hilarious is, you know, name changes. You know, Gay Street became Grace Street. I guess cultural change and the capture of a perfectly good word by a certain segment of our community offended people. So we changed the name. So that's the great thing about San Angelo, Texas. It's quirky, it's odd, it's very unique. And our streets reflect that.